With Samus's help, Adam's team defeats a gigantic creature. Adam uses the incident as an opportunity to ask Samus for her aid, if she'll be willing to follow his orders. As the soldiers split up to search the area, Samus begins on her assigned task, restoring power to the main sector. Having restored power to the main sector, Samus receives Adam's next order, investigating Sector 1. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Metroid Other M. This is episode 5, and last episode we were sent down to Sector 1. I pretty much just said what we did last episode, jeez. So yeah, whenever you load a game you get that kind of little sequence where it recaps some of the story, which is pretty cool. It reminds me of a game, but I can't remember which game. That's very specific. I figure it definitely reminds me of a game. That's all I know. So you've got more Rios over here. This is Sector 1, this is the Biosphere. It's a world of plants, basically. Won't find any zombies here. So each sector kind of has its own theme. Obviously, the main sector was kind of the industrial, kind of technical. You know, it's the command center of the ship, so it's going to be more industrial and technical. This is a door you need to use a missile to open. And you can see on the left and right, actually, you can see a load of the aesthetics, a load of plants. Pretty badly rendered plants, actually. They're very. Let's not look at the bad graphics and just keep going into this room. So she's taken over automatically now because, you know, why do I need to even control the thing? You know. And something smashed the window. Oh God, what is that thing? It is a Galmanian. And there's two of them. They're totally invisible, which is an amazing start for any enemy, but you can still lock onto them, so that kind of renders the entire invincibility thing kind of pointless. You know, don't go invisible around enemies that, you know, can lock onto you even when you're invisible. That's always been my advice to enemies. You just have to really switch between your missiles and your normal shot. Switching between the missile and the normal shot, it's kind of a skill that you kind of have to get used to. There's certain bosses that really will be tough if you can't quickly switch between missiles and your normal things. I'm kind of playing this game faster than I can talk at the moment, so I need to kind of slow down. Yeah, we killed the Galmanians. Don't know if you noticed that. More fly pods, Rios. The enemies are pretty much the same. We did pass an enemy that's new, called a Gripper. I don't think I mentioned it. And this is a giant room. It occurs to me how stupid that statement is, but you know, it's lots of plants in it again, trees. These walkways have been built around them. You know, schemas, because why not? Where are we supposed to actually be going? If you look at the map, you can see this big room. We're supposed to be going to that west bit. I believe it's just a dead end if we carry on. In fact, I know it's a dead end if we carry on. In fact, I'll show you this dead end. Why not? This is an episode of showing you where all the dead ends are in the game. Yeah, you go through there and it's a dead end. I just want to discover the rooms, because I know that if I don't discover the rooms now, we'll get to the other side of the dead end and I will be like, oh man, there's a room there that's not been discovered. And that will really annoy me because I you know, anal. But apart from that, so where we have to go now is up here. These are grippers, and if they actually grip you, go into a morph ball and use a bomb. Yeah. And then they'll explode. And you know, I don't know about you, but exploding kind of kills me when I explode, you know. More grippers. They're kind of, they're very still when they're not actually moving, and you kind of expect enemies to be moving, if that makes any sense. Sector 1's kind of, yeah, it's kind of big. I mean, the map doesn't show exactly how big it is, but there's a massive area over to the left, and there's a massive area over to the right. That's so specific, isn't it? So there's another missile-y kind of door over here. Lock on, please. Thank you. Jeez. Samus, seriously? You know how to open a door by now, you'd think? Well, then again, with your personality, I don't really know. And then you get to this room. Another place that forces you to save a game, of course, as places do. Don't know why I dislike, but it basically means that I only have one chance at recording this, and like if I go ahead and say something stupid or do really bad commentary, I can't go back and re-record this episode. So that's why my commentary is probably not very good. You did get an opportunity to oh, these are a new enemy. What are these called? I think they're called wavers. They wave. As you can see, they wave up and down. Let's just run away from them. More grippers over here, and then... Oh no! Where'd the floor go? Well, now we have to slide down. Jump over the spiky things, obviously. Because spiky things are generally not the kind of things you want to be running into at high velocity. More gamers and waivers over here. And then... it comes down and starts rolling at us. This guy... I just call him the armadillo guy. There's quite a few of them in game, honestly. When he's in a ball, he's totally invulnerable to damage. But if you overblast and then lethal strike him, then he'll pretty much die, except my lethal strike failed, so there you go. And he can go up slopes. Don't know why. Lethal strike! Yeah, to lethal strike someone, you hold one and then just run into them. So you basically have two ways of killing people. You can overblast them and lethal strike them. Oh, there's another one! Ah, the one that happened to glitch. Oh, there's another one as well. Wow, they're just spawning everywhere nowadays. Jeez. Come on, lethal strike. Take down! So these are pretty simple. I think their official name is Griptions or something. I realise I just said the same word twice, but oh well. But I'm just going to call them the armadillo guys. Then the Geemers come back, of course. And... ow! You can't spawn under me. Dude! You can't spawn under me! That's against the rules. Hey, it's like he doesn't even know how to be an enemy in a video game, jeez. So yeah, we're supposed to, if you actually look at the map, well, it doesn't actually say, but we're supposed to go that way, but obviously it's locked, oh no! So the only way we can go is this way. This game, you know, for being part of a Metroid game, for being, you know, Metroid games are kind of well known for how much you have to explore, and how much, you know, there's loads of different side paths and places you can go, but this game's just so linear. Like, 95% of the time there is just one path you can go, and it's just... and this room serves no purpose. I don't even know why I came in here. Like, literally, you can go in a mothball in there, and you can go in that room, but there is no purpose to it, because you have to go this way, actually. And get a missile tank that you literally cannot miss. Oh, we're on 19, alright, we've picked up 9 of those already. If you roll through, you kind of come to this area over here on the map. That's a super missile door. That's, if you log onto it, it'll just say super missile. Then you can only open that with a super missile. Here is a room. And take note of what's inside that middle column. Nothing. Well, maybe water, but still nothing. And, you know, I'll get into why I said that later. So yeah, we're supposed to come this way, and notice there's doors on the side. Doors. Almost as if this is some kind of corridor or something. Jeez, I don't know where I got that idea from. But anyway, this room inside. We go to an over-the-shoulder shot, so we know there's tension in the air. Oh. She's all tense. What could be going on here? Plants! Not plants! Oh, and a dead body. But, you know, mostly plants.
The large cage-like booth looked like something had been raised in it. And in one corner was the miserable form of a researcher's corpse. This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature.
Dun dun dun!
And as I studied the violence this creature had wrought, I felt something in the air. The presence of a dark intelligence.
Dun dun dun! Yeah, 2 dun 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 moments there, because, you know, dun dun dun. Yeah, back in the over-the-shoulder shot, and there's really nothing else to do here, so let's just leave. So, something's been killing everything here. But what could be going on here? Jeez. And I love how as soon as you leave that room, the door locks. Why? Like, we just walked out of a room and the door locked behind us. Like, how did it... No, oh, whatever. I'm not going to question logic, you know. There's also no point to it, because there's nothing in that room, so why not let us go back inside? Like, seriously. Now, figure... where did you come from? What the hell? What the hell, Geema? Where did you come... There's no tube above it, there's no tube below it that it could have come from, so it literally just phased through the glass. Well, anyway, let's just missile it. because you know it shouldn't exist. And also, where did the body go? Seriously, I might have gone down there actually, because that's where we have to go in mothball mode. Yeah, that can be this can be a kind of tricky place to find, even though it's the only place you should be going. But still, it's pretty linear. I mean, all throughout this video, I've had only one way I could have gone. So, of course, we're running faster than the game can load. But wait, what's going on? The camera's moved to a far off distance, and the bushes are shaking. Maybe an event's about to happen. Oh no! Or maybe you get another little stupid Where's Waldo segment where you have to find something. Yeah, so we've already seen the bushes are shaking, so I'm not even going to pretend they're not there. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little baby white chocobo. Oh. Oh, look at it playing. Oh. So cute. There.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Okay, so that's pretty much that event. Alright, where do we go next? Yeah, now we can pretty much head straight towards the save point now. What do you want from me? Jeez, go away. You might be cute, but you're still ugly. It's one of those rare creatures that manages to pull off being cute and ugly at the same time. Let me think. Okay, Rio's here, so let's just get rid of those. This is like... You might think it's a bit weird that there's a whole freaking forest inside this ship. Yeah, there's not. Also, you're getting dangerous close, so I'm just going to kind of kill them. Was there another Rio spawn over here? No. Yeah, you can see we actually can't move any further because this is actually just virtual reality. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's another Rio hive up there. Fly pod thing. Yeah. Missiles! Freaking lock on! Lock on! Alright, as for this room, I love these little firefly things. Like, I got stuck in this room first time I did this game, and I couldn't figure out where to go. And these fireflies are supposed to kind of hint you to go up there. It's nice. Oh, I like that little touch. Nice little touch there. Although I'd question the logic of how that perfectly round tunnel could have formed, but you know, there you go. And then we can turn off the virtual reality. And actually, I think there's if you come back, turn off the virtual reality, created a platform over here, which has a missile thingy on it, missile tank. We're getting close to time. Should I make it the next save point? I'm going to make it the next save point. If I go over time, oh well. I have plenty of time to record today, so I'm just going to be recording non-stop. So... Is there... I seem to remember there being a thing in here as well. But I guess not. Oh, so yeah, you're supposed to charge shot that. That creates, I think, bug spray. Although that amount of bug spray will probably kill a person as well, you know. I get that it's supposed to be a quarantine room, but, you know, considering both doors are open at the moment, that doesn't really work as a quarantine room, just saying. And this is a nice little area, obviously. The virtual reality is turned on in this room. And you can see that window floating in midair. Like that just kind of ruins the entire moment. So yeah, another pretty basic room. You got Rio's over there. And if you go into the waterfall, which is where you're actually supposed to go, because apart from that it's a dead end, we can just missile this fly pod away, get rid of those. I'm surprised none of those Rios attacked me actually. And, you know, slide through here. I think we're going to need the bombs in a second. Oh man, my memory's just that good. How far are we away from the next save point? Alright, I should pretty much be able to make it to the next save point, I think. Although... Have I gone past it? No. I'm getting kind of lost here, folks. It's in an extremely linear game, so, you know. This here is a sleeping enemy. Isn't it cute? Let's just shoot it a bit, you know, just to soften it up. Yeah, that's sleeping pretty hard there. Sleeping enemies. This isn't going to end well, is it? Let's run over here, activate the terminal. And turn off virtual reality. And then it's going to be like, where the hell my home go? Jeez, that wall wasn't here a second ago. What the hell? And actually, if you look at it now on the screen, it's just wandering around over there. I think the intention was for it to come over here. Oh wow, I just overblasted one and then straight onto the other one. I think the intention was for it to come straight over here, but as it is, no, it's just staying over there. Okay, now it's coming over here, jeez. Yeah, this is called I think it's a Dragotix or something. It's pretty... I think has it got a face on both sides? That's just weird. You're a weird guy, and that's why you have to die. I'm sorry, anything weird must die. That's my philosophy on life. It's not a very popular philosophy, honestly. Okay. Missiles would probably help, actually. No, not the terminal. Samus! Seriously, Samus! Oh, great, I'm gonna have to run away now. Samus! There's a giant freaking monster in front of you, and there's a terminal way behind him, and you decide to lock onto the terminal instead. Let's just get some health. Right. Missile him. Now there's no terminal around for you to get distracted. Jeez, I didn't know you were such a computer enthusiast. Anyway, let's head up this shaft over here. Don't think there's any missiles or anything in that room. Although I do know there's some in this room. There's actually one down there. Would you like to go into that Gima pit? I think not. So what we're going to do is actually activate that over there, which will turn on more bug spray. And then Gimas will fall from the sky, because why not? Then we can, I think, shoot them from down out here, probably? Yeah, I think there's one left. Yeah, there is. But it can't harm us because it's, you know, writhing around in agony. The agony that we caused. Oh man, we are so destructive with our... waivers. I don't like you because you take too many hits to kill. I can't kill you while just running non-stop. So that is why I don't like you. And here is the next save room. So the next episode of Metroid we'll be going on towards the next place, and I'll actually just leave this running until, you know, we see whereabouts the objective point's going to go. Where is it going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Over there. Although that's actually going to take forever to get over there, so I don't know, we might get there in an episode. We have to do a lot of things now. We have to do a lot of things. See you next time, folks!